Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada. I'm just looking at my glare here so that I can, if I move that, there we go. I'm just trying to get it so that we are good. And then, of course, we've got this one here. There we go. Let's just tuck you right there. All right. So welcome. It is Monday, January 15th. And today I have a really cute and easy fun fold card for you. I'm just kind of adjusting everything here, looking to make sure I am in view here, that you've got the best view possible. Okay, so let's just tuck you right there. The one problem with this, there we go, with the glass mat is the glare. So please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to hear from you. Don't forget to click that subscribe button below, as well as that notification bell. And whether you're watching live or the replay, please leave me a comment. Good morning, Marina. How are you on this very chilly day? Yeah, we have a cold warning today here in Strathroy, Ontario, although we're not as cold as our friends out west. It's first thing this morning, it was minus 17 and felt like minus 26, I believe. So that's Celsius. Okay, so today's card I did this past weekend with my team for our Sassy Social, and it was inspired by Susan Campfield, a card that she had done. So this is the oh so easy but oh so pretty Marvellous fun fold. We're using the Inspirational Sketches stamp set from the Spring Mini, and then this is from the Celebration. It is part of a bundle. The stamp set that goes with it is out in the other room because I have set up, I've got class tomorrow night. So this is the Softly Sophisticated bundle. This is the 3D embossing folder that goes with it. So that is free. You get the stamp set and the embossing folder free with a $120 purchase. So those of you who are unaware, this little brochure is the Celebration brochure. And any of these products that are in here, you cannot purchase. You can get for free with a qualifying purchase. So like this Fabulous Designer Series paper, or DSP as I call it, is free with a $60 purchase, and that's before tax and shipping. So this little brochure is full of products that you can get for free. You just have to look at what that icon, the circle, is to see how much your order has to be in order to get it for free. So the front of the book is $60, and then once we hit page page 13, right? Yes. So page 13 is where it jumps to 120. Lots and lots of gorgeous products to choose from. And of course, the back, during Celebration, if you join the Stampin' Up! Family, you can choose the glass mat as part of your welcome gift from Stampin' Up! Its retail value is $82. You don't want the Stampin' Glass Mat Studio, then you can choose option 2, which is an additional $41 in products for free in your starter kit. If you have any questions, please reach out. All right, so let's move this out of the way. So the way this card opens, you fold back and open those sides, and that is it, the front, and there's that M shape. And then that is the back, and here's that little spot for you to write your sentiment. So let's get started here. All of the measurements will be found on the coordinating blog post on my website, which you will be able to get to in the description box below. About 10 minutes after I'm done here, I will link it. Okay, so the Simply Scored does not come with more than 5 of your little place markers. So I have a tiny little piece of cardstock shoved in there for my measurements. So as you can see, this is 4 1/4 by 10 1/2. So we've just taken off a 1/2 inch, and then we are scoring at, which end is this one here? 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 5, 5 1/2, 8, whoop, and 8 1/4. And that is it for that. I like easy fun folds. I'm not a person that does a lot of those intricate, fancy ones. Oh, you have to go to work in a little while, do you, Marina? I'm going to be working on my upcoming classes when I am done here after I have a little bit of lunch. Okay, so we are going to, I've got everything cut and ready to go. So this is the deckled circle dies. That's what I've used for that. And I'm using basic gray. Okay, so there is my adorable bird. And this is a distinctive. So I'm inked up, except I've got a little mess there. So let's, because I'm not right over it, I'm reaching. You should be going tap, tap, tap like a baby's bottom, not squish, squish, squish like a spider. That's what I always tell my class participants. So we are just going to press. Yeah, there's no need to really squish that down when you're picking up that ink, because when you do, you end up with ink all over your stamp. So there's our pretty bird, and that will, the color will settle down as it goes into that cardstock and dries. But I prefer the look of basic gray to basic black, or the tuxedo black, the Memento tuxedo black. It's just a softer look. All right, next we are going to take our piece of gorgeous grape cardstock here. I'm actually, because I put lotion on my hands this morning because they're so dry, so I'm going both sides. And I'm just going to make sure that I've got some of that on my hand, and I've got my Grateful for You. So is it cold and snowy where you are watching? Or are you in the southern nice warm temperatures? All right, I'm going over to the side here. Doesn't matter if you stamp it crooked, because I am fussy cutting this out. Close that up, set that off to the side. Bring in my embossing. Hello, Amy. You're watching from work. It's freezing. You have no snow. Oh, yeah, we have snow, and it's so cold that it makes that crunch, crunch, crunch sound when you are walking. So, yeah, no outside walking for me today. So I'm just slipping that in here and tapping on the side so that it will get into those nooks and crannies of that Versamark. There we go. And we are going to close this up. All right, so I have a little paintbrush here that I'm just going to make sure. All right, there we go. So it's going to get a little loud here for a moment while we heat emboss. You always want to warm up your heat tool first. Okay. This does not take long for that magic to appear. Once that powder goes from the granular look to that shiny, that means it is done. So we're going to set this aside for a moment because we want that to dry before we go and start cutting at it. So let's put that there. So let's start our assembly for this card. So let's glue this. And this is a Stylish Shape, the stitch circle from the Stylish Shapes. This is the largest circle. So, and then like I told you, the deckled circles, they are carried over into the online store. So if you haven't got them yet, you can purchase them from the online store. Okay, so let's set that aside for a moment. Now we're going to start folding and burnishing. So we are going to, on those score lines, and we're going to line it up on the sides to make sure that it is nice and straight. You don't want it wonky. Okay, so that's going to go like that, right? So that means these ones here are coming forward. Okay, and yeah, this is a easy fun fold that really packs a wow, I think. So, and then this side. Now my original card, because I like layers, I wanted to add layers, but then I found it was too heavy. And I didn't want, with the heaviness, I didn't want it to be costing me a ton of money to be mailing it. So there we have our fold. So let's start gluing. Okay, so I've already embossed these two pieces. So let's glue those. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, it's fun. It is a fun and easy fold. Now, the only issue is if you're going to be creating a bunch of these, as I did for my team. Do I not have? Wait a second here. Back up the bus. This should be, do Do I have my measurement off for this? Because that should be 4 1/8, which it is. So is this? Oh, this is more than 4. And hold, please, whilst I grab. All right. Live crafting. We get these issues. All right, so this is supposed to be 4 1/4, and it is not. So we are going to line that up and flat. Put that, make sure that I am, my hand's not quite big enough there. There we go. I was like 1/8 of an inch too big. Okay, let's move that off to the side. And start that again. There we go. I could tell visually that my measurement was off. All right. When you're cutting for classes and all that kind of other stuff, sometimes when you grab another sheet, because I had to grab another sheet from my package of Gorgeous Grape, the measurement might be off. So, okay, now we have, this is the Perennial Lavender. So this little piece here, this is 3/8 of an inch. I like that we have our measurements on this so that I can easily see. And we are going to pop that in the middle. And then, so these pieces are going to be on the back, and this is going to be here so that it's completely, it's different looking. Make sure this is directional. So make sure that you've got it glued the proper orientation. Yeah, so these pieces are 4 1/8 by 2 1/8. And as you know, our DSP, when it's 12 inches, you get more pieces if it's just 2 inches. So when it's 2 1/8, you run out, which is not a good thing. So you have to make sure if you're doing a lot of these, you've got to make sure you plan to have the right amount of paper. I had different colors for my team. Some of the bases, some are the purple, the Gorgeous Grape. I'll show you the Moody Mauve. And then this, of course, is for our writing our greeting to the recipient. And we're just centering that on here, like so. So there's the back. Now, this here, I've got 3 dimensionals under there, and I've planned them so that it's centered, so that it's up, and that's how you can, it's higher, so that way that's how we can easily close that in, because it is lifted up with those dimensionals. So we just eyeball it to make sure that we are centered. So I know my first one needs to be here. And I know that my third one needs to be here. See, we are covered. And then no saggy middles. So there we go. There's our center one. Are you off to work? Have a great day at work, Marina. Thanks for joining. Okay. So then we are just going to eyeball that and center it. You could color this gorgeous, I think it looks like a black cap chickadee that I have at my bird feeder. You can color these in, or you can leave it plain as I did. So I'm going to cut my cardstock down, and then I'm just going to come in and I'm turning my paper, not my scissors. My scissors are staying in that, on that cardstock. Now you don't have to. I gave my team a big enough piece that if they didn't want to fussy cut, they could die cut out the sentiment, whatever they wanted. We were supposed to be in person, but as well as virtual for those that were not in the area, but Mother Nature had other plans, and it was blustery. It was crazy on Saturday. Friday night and Saturday was a good day to be inside. All right, and around, around, around. Down and turn so that we're coming back up. And this, I'm going nice and slow. Usually I do this much quicker, but I want to show you how easy it is. The more you do it, the more confidence you have, as with everything. Whoops, what did I do there? I got a bit of a, there. The more you do it, the more confidence you have, the easier it gets. Nobody knows how to do anything right off the bat. It takes a little bit of practice. And I just think that a fussy cut sentiment really does change the look of your project. And there we have, whoop, sticking to my finger, a grateful for you. So you can't wait to case it for your sister-in-law's birthday card. Nice. Yeah, any type of designer series paper or DSP, your stamp sets, anything will look great with this fold, I think. I just love this inspirational sketches. Now this is coming off just slightly. Now I got to lift this up because when I lift it up, I can see that I am wonky. There we go. Give that a press. And there we have, so this is going to scooch right into your envelope, easy peasy. You could add embellishments too if you wanted. Oh, that is, come on, there. You want it straight. That looks better. So this is the Gorgeous Grape. This one here is the Moody Mauve. So it's the same paper, just different pattern. And then on the inside, we've got the crumb cake distressed look. But so pretty. And then my original that I decided, nope, this is too heavy. Close that back up. Is, where did I tuck that? Is here. So to have my DSP 2 inches apart pieces, it was 4 by 2 so that I would get more designer series paper. However, this is quite a bit heavier. And I didn't put the designer series paper in the middle. So this is basically what it looked like, the Pretty Peacock. But this was a lot heavier, and I decided, no, let's go with the colored cardstock base. So that way I've got less weight for that card. Oh, goodness bless me. So that is today's project. I hope you like it. I hope I've inspired you to give it a try. Thank you, Susan Campfield, for your marvelous fun fold. I think it is adorable. I really like it. I think it's a great fold and fun, easy to do. Let's zoom you in just a bit. So if you have any questions, please put them in the chat box below. I will be about, like I said, 10 minutes, and then the link for the instructions, all of the measurements will be on my blog post, my coordinating blog post, for you to head on over there and take a look and get those measurements so you can recreate this with the supplies that you have in your craft room. All right, thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day. If you're shopping in my online store, please use this month's host code. If your order is under $200, don't use the code if it's $200 or more. That's before shipping and tax, as you're going to earn your own rewards. And I want you to get the rewards that you've earned. All right, have a great day. Stay warm, and I will see you real soon. Bye for now.